What?
It's Dante. There's something wrong with his breathing. Honey! Hey! Hey! Oh my God, he's white as a ghost!
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing? Honey, I've got Steve here. He's gonna take good care of you. You're gonna be okay.
I'm okay, Mom. I was fine. I was fine. I was sleeping until you just barged in here.
Barged in? You're white as a ghost, and Lulu said that you were breathing funny.
What the hell is this? What's going on?
I wanted Steve to check on you.
Baby, I told you I didn't want anyone to know that I collapsed.
Where? Honey, when did you collapse?
Oh, great. No, okay, look, I overexerted, okay? It was nothing.
Did you hear him? He's recovering from major surgery. He's sitting there acting like he just got a paper cut.
What are you doing when you collapsed?
Just nothing. I just tried to go for a little bit of a run.
What are you doing? Running? What is going on in that stupid head of yours?
Thanks, Mom. Wow, I'm fine, okay? Why did you bring in the cavalry?
Because you were wheezing in your sleep.
Baby, I told you when I do that it's because what's left of this lung has to work harder to move the air around on that side. I explained it to you last time.
What last time? Are you telling me that this already happened once before? Wheezing happened, not the collapse.
I was fine then. I'm fine now, too. Okay, Doc, please, would you tell them that I'm okay?
Wheezing could have several causes.
No, I think we should call an ambulance. Sorry.
No. Then I go to the hospital, they admit me, I'm reported, I have to get pulled off the job.
Well, would you stop thinking about your job for 2 seconds and start thinking about Lulu?
I think about Lulu every day.
Well, then why don't you show her some respect, and some respect for the life that you two are planning together? Well, how is he?
Well, he's doing pretty good, all things considered.
I know I mentioned that.
So what was with the wheezing?
Just a little congestion in the lungs. But I'll give you a prescription. And you gotta make sure you take all the pills or you could wind up back in the hospital with bronchitis.
That's the last place I want to be.
Well, then stop running around the streets like a dummy and collapsing in the streets.
Could you please give it a rest?
Why don't you give it a rest? Is that all that's wrong?
Yeah, he's fine. But you are recovering from major surgery. And a relapse is always possible in the first month or so. So stay healthy, drink a lot of water, and get some sleep.
Sleep? Wow, well, that's what I was doing. I was getting a lot of it until you barged in.
That was my fault because I obviously overreacted.
And you can never be too careful.
You hear that?
Yeah, I hear that. Look, I appreciate everyone's concern, but I think I can handle my job with whatever's left of this lung.
Honey, Steve is not going to go say anything to Mac.
I'm not worried about Steve. Okay, look, I promised Lulu that I would take a desk job for a little while. Anyway, so relax.
So, does that mean that,
Mom, good night, Mom. Okay? I need my sleep like the good doctor says.
Make sure you feel that tomorrow.
Thank you.
I'm going to come and check in on you first thing. Thank you so much, you guys. Oh, let me pay you for the cab. Oh, honey, don't be silly. No, please. I insist. Just thank you. Okay. You guys take care of each other. So much beer, okay?
I'm sorry my mother almost spilled the beans about the engagement.
That's okay. I think it went over Steve's head anyway, but I'm the one who should be apologizing for getting everyone worked up.
Yeah, you should. You should. You ought to know better than my mother.
I went to go find Steve at the hospital, and she was there. I was stuck.
Next time, just, wake me up and make sure I'm okay.
Okay.
Why aren't I convinced?
Because it sounded like you had an elephant on your chest.
Look, I know you were looking out for me. And even though you did kind of overreact, I love that you care.
You're welcome.
Just out of curiosity, why did you take a cab to the hospital with your car's outside?
I was too upset to drive. But I'm really glad you're okay. I'm gonna be your partner. We need to figure this
I
out.
don't even want a partner, especially not one as uptight as you are.
I'm sorry, what's so wrong about following some rules?
There's more to police work than rules and procedures. I mean, sometimes you have to use your instincts, you know? Go hard and maybe use them to eliminate a suspect at some
Like
point.
your mom.
Just stay out of my way.
Out of your way? I was on the Niles murder investigation first. You begged the commissioner to get on this. So this is true.
Lulu.
When were you gonna tell me that you weren't working a desk job?
What are you doing here?
I was gonna surprise you at the station. I thought we could have lunch at your desk, you know, the one you're supposed to be sitting behind.
Can we do this later?
No, I want to talk about this now. Detective, I should probably go and get some stuff.
Great idea.
Please, actually, don't leave on account of me. I don't want to interrupt official police business.
Look, I'm not doing anything
You are
dangerous.
investigating a murder.
I had no choice.
You always have a choice. Here, just share this with your partner.
Would you just stop?
You lied to me. You promised me you would never do that again. You promised me that you would stay safe and give yourself a chance to heal.
Detective, I really should get going.
Good. Great. Go. What?
I want to get started on the evidence, but I don't have authorization for the locker.
Okay, I'll just deal with that when I come back, okay?
So I'm supposed to sit and wait?
No, I'll write some notes about the crime scene you were just at.
Notes. Fantastic.
Look, I sat behind that desk. I did.
For how long? A day?
Look, my mother is a murder suspect. I can't help her if I'm
Use
sitting
your
here.
mom as an excuse. You'd be on this case whether she was involved or
Of
not.
course I would. I'm a cop. It's who I am. It's what I do. I'm a cop, and I'm your fiance.
Good. I'm glad you remembered the last part.
You know how much I want to marry you, how much I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
However long that may be.
Look, we're good. Okay? Steve gave me a clean bill of health. I mean, why don't we think about how lucky we are to have each other after everything we've been through this year?
But what if we're not so lucky next time?
Next time, I don't care about next time. I care about now. I care about us. What about the party? Let's throw the party.
You want to throw a party?
Yes, the engagement party. And then we'll plan our wedding, pick a date, and move ahead with that stuff. What do you say?
No.
No, what is no? No to the party? No to the announcing our engagement? Or are you saying no to the whole
Look,
thing?
we had a deal. I would accept you being a cop, and you would stay safe at the station.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have promised you that because it wasn't fair.
It wasn't fair to who? To you or to the person who watched you fight for your life in a hospital?
I know, it was hard.
You chased after another person on Thanksgiving, and you collapsed in the street.
You said you could handle marrying a cop.
Because you said you were going to stay off the streets.
That's just not practical to me.
It's not about practical. What I care about is losing you.
Well, you're not gonna lose me, okay? You need to understand that this is
What
my
about what
life.
I need? What about what I want?
What you want is for me to be someone else. Someone I can never be. I think it's time you admit that you just can't accept who I am.
Well, you're not just a cop. That's not your sole reason for walking the planet.
It's what I've wanted to do my whole life.
Even if it kills you?
Yes, even if it kills me. That's part of the job. It was part of the job when you fell in love
I
with me.
can't believe that you don't care about that.
I do care, baby. I want a long and happy life with you, but you have to accept that this is a big
No, you
part of
can't
that
tell
life
me
for
what
as
I
long as
have
I
to
can
do.
do it. What do you what? Like you've been telling me?
All I have asked is that you be a little bit more careful.
No, all you asked me to be is not who I am. Next time we face it and figure out if our relationship stands a chance.